Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ray. I apologize for disappearing in November. I was very sick, but I am back now. This is going to be your reading for December 2022. I want to switch up the format of these readings so you get more messages. We're going to start with your overall vibe check or any general messages. Then we'll get into career and finance, and then we will end with love messages. The love messages will also be split into three categories. We'll start with Pisces dealing with a past person, Pisces in a current connection, and single Pisces looking for new love or dealing with a new person. What are your general messages for Pisces in December 2022? You start with the moon. This is also your energy, Pisces, so it doesn't surprise me that this popped up as your energy. You could be diving deep into your subconscious in December, doing some shadow work, trying to deal with your shadow side, especially if there are toxic traits or behaviors about yourself that you want to change. Some of you could be focusing on new year, new me. Even though it's not 2023 yet, you might be getting ready to kind of change a lot of your life, cutting out any toxic situations or people that no longer serve you. And again, for some of you, that could be your own behavior if you know that there are things about yourself that you need to fix. We have the Ace of Swords here, so I feel like you're ready for a new beginning in December, Pisces. And you might be like revving your engine, rearing up for 2023 to go into that new year, new me mindset. But it kind of feels like some of you are gaining clarity this month. Okay, coming to your own inner truth, especially paired with this moon energy. If there's a decision that you've been struggling to make lately, that you've been really confused about, it kind of feels like you're finally getting the answers that you want with that Ace of Swords there. I'm kind of seeing you having a breakthrough, and this is a very powerful energy to be in. You also have the Death card here. This is Scorpio energy. And again, we have an ending followed by a new beginning here. So this Death card might be scary, okay, especially with you diving into your subconscious, possibly dealing with mental health issues for some of you with that deceptive moon energy. It's pushing you into a very powerful new beginning with that Ace of Swords. It kind of feels like rebirth, like renewal, like you're ready to be a better version of yourself. Can you clarify the moon for me, please? Clarifying the moon is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. For some of you, I'm hearing that you're kind of reevaluating what your virtues are, your morals, your values as a person, learning a lot of life lessons here. Again, really going deep within your subconscious and doing some shadow work and reevaluating your past, whether that be your own past behavior or decisions that you regret, or possibly past relationships, past toxic patterns that no longer serve you, and kind of asking yourself, what did I learn from all of that? Out of everything that I've been through, there had to be a reason for it. And kind of realizing that all of those shitty experiences might have been really painful at the time, but it kind of feels like you're thinking that they made you stronger, that you learned a lot from those experiences, that they made you a better person. For some of you, this could also potentially involve some sort of commitment. It might be reevaluating a relationship with another person, or possibly reevaluating like a toxic work environment for some of you. Potentially, I'm hearing if you are still a student, or if you're thinking of going back to school as well, you could be reevaluating your education. For some of you, I'm hearing that there might be something about your education that you regret, like if you never finished your degree or something like that, or if you were thinking of switching majors, something along those lines. Can you clarify the Death card for me, please? Clarifying the Death card is the King of Swords. Male, female, take it how it resonates. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could also possibly be an Aquarius, Pisces, cusper. But I'm hearing Old Me in my head by 5 Seconds of Summer. That might be your favorite song. Or for some of you, if you've never heard that song before and you decide to look it up, you might find that the message really resonates with you this month. But the first couple of lines of that song is, shout out to the old me and everything you showed me. And again, it kind of feels like you're going through a really big change this month in terms of personal growth and maturity. You're reevaluating your past and everything that you've been through and realizing, you know what, the old me showed me a lot about who I am today. And with this King of Swords here, it kind of feels like you're, again, ready to cut out toxic situations or behaviors in the past that may have served you then but no longer serve you now. Again, it feels like you're kind of reevaluating all of the life lessons that you've accumulated over the years. What are your messages for Pisces, career, and finance in December 2022? We have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups here. Some of you are thinking of walking away from a position that is no longer serving you. I'm feeling like there's no harmony in your work environment, Pisces, and that's something that's just adding to your stress and anxiety levels at work right now. Some of you could be dealing with a very competitive, toxic work environment. For some of you, this could involve a micromanager or just difficult coworkers or a difficult employee that's not pulling their weight. But it feels like there's something about your workplace that is just holding you back. And some of you are really thinking of like exploring your options, walking away from this so that you can pursue something else. I'm seeing you like updating your resume, sending in applications for different positions like in the evenings, taking interviews on the weekends, trying to find another option so that you can transition from one area of your career to the next, because it kind of feels like where you're at right now, you're just no longer happy with this Eight of Wands. It feels like some of you could have some sort of like rivalry going on in the workplace. Or it also feels like there's a neglectful energy here. Like your opinions are never the ones that are listened to. You never feel heard in your workplace. Did you hear that ding? I hope you did. That was confirmation that this message is for you. You also have the Three of Pentacles here. Again, I feel like with this Eight of Cups here, there's a lack of teamwork with that competitive environment that you're in with the Five of Wands. There's a lack of harmony here. It feels like this stressful energy is preventing you from getting your job done. And it always feels like you're the one who's blamed for it, okay? Especially if you feel like you're never listened to or your opinions are not heard. Somebody in your workplace finds a way to blame you for everything with that Five of Wands there. Like it's never their fault. Even if you know that it is, it's always your fault. Some of you could even be dealing with some gaslighting in the workplace, honestly, but it feels like you can't create a team without any harmony. You know what I mean? There's no collaboration here. This is not a healthy work environment. Can you clarify the Eight of Cups for me, please? Clarifying the Eight of Cups is the Six of Pentacles here. With this competitive Five of Wands energy, I definitely feel like some of you could literally be competing for some sort of promotion or financial raise or advancement in position, something like that. But I'm also hearing for some of you, this is just, again, you feel like you're putting in more effort and it's not being returned to you. Like some of you feel like you're being underpaid, or like as much work as you're doing is not necessarily like giving you the prosperity that you need. You know what I mean? Like, why am I doing all of this extra work for something that pays me the bare minimum? And it's just not fulfilling anymore. Like there's no equality here. You don't get that flow. This should be about giving and receiving, and it feels like you doing all the giving here and they're doing all the taking, but they're not giving back. Okay, let's move into love messages. What is your advice for Pisces dealing with a past person in December 2022? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. What are your messages for Pisces dealing with a past person in December 2022? You start with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords here. I feel like if this person does try to come back around, somebody here is having trust issues, and for some of you that might be for a good reason. Okay, I don't know the history between the two of you, but it feels like with this Four of Pentacles here and this anxious Eight of Swords, somebody is having a really hard time opening up to this person and being vulnerable, especially, it could be you or them, especially if this person is afraid of getting hurt again. Like, you've already hurt me once, so why should I bother giving you a second chance? For some of you, you could have been dealing with somebody who was very controlling, like this person might have had control issues, and you feel like they limited your freedom in some way. I feel like you've been focused a lot on your personal sense of stability since separating from this person, Pisces, and you're questioning what you want right now with this very soon card, because it feels like you're saying to yourself, I've come all of this way. Do I want to turn back now and risk giving this person the power to hurt me again? You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like you are in a stable enough place to be able to start dealing with this person again? Because if the answer is no, then you need to decide that this person or this connection is no longer serving you and cut them off. You need to decide if you want to give them that second chance or not. But as long as these walls are up, it's not going to go anywhere. You have this Ace of Wands here. So for those of you who do want reconciliation, I feel like there is potential for you to have a renewal with this person, for the two of you to begin a new cycle together. But again, with this very soon card, I feel like somebody here is being very indecisive about whether or not they want this new start. I feel like there's a lot of fiery energy here. This person might still have a lot of passion for you. They might still be very physically attracted to you, honestly. Can you clarify the Eight of Swords for me, please? Clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. This could be your energy if you are a Pisces, Aries, cusper. Again, I feel like when it comes to this anxious Eight of Swords, some of you really need to get out of your head here and stop overthinking. Again, it could be you or them that's doing this, so take it how it resonates. But it feels like somebody here is, I don't want to say like overreacting, but it feels like they're focusing on the negative, like they're only remembering the painful times with this person. And obviously, again, I don't know what the past is here. I don't know what the history of this story is between the two of you. So if you feel like this is somebody who's potentially dangerous or super toxic, you know, if there was like abuse or infidelity involved, then yes, absolutely, do not go back to that person at all. For those of you who feel like this might have just gone downhill for a weird reason, where it might have started something small and then blew up into something bigger, or you feel like this was a missed opportunity in any way, you need to make that decision. Do I want to start from scratch with this person? Can we rebuild this connection together? Because with this Emperor here, for those of you who are thinking of giving this person a second chance, I mean, yeah, I feel like there's potential. We have the Ace of Wands here. We have the Emperor here. This is about long-term commitment, long-lasting stability. and security. But again, with that Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, somebody's going to have to let their guard down, or this is just going to stay stuck and stagnant and it's not going to move forward. What is your advice for Pisces dealing with a current connection in December 2022? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. What are your messages for Pisces dealing with a current connection in December 2022? You start with the Three of Wands here, and we also have the Justice card. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. It feels to me like you're distancing yourself from this person, okay? Like you're detaching emotionally, keeping them at arm's length. Especially with this Three of Wands here, for some of you, there could be some physical distance involved in this connection. But it kind of feels like some of you have been waiting for the right time to drop the bomb on this person. It feels like there's just lost passion here, and somebody would rather be single right now. For some of you, this might have started as something like more casual, and nobody intended for it to move any further than that. And for some of you, because the Justice card is a commitment card, it feels like if this turned into something more long-term, the other person didn't really have that intention, and they felt like they accidentally ended up in a long-term relationship that they didn't want to be in the first place. This could be your energy or theirs, so take it how it resonates. The Justice card can signify legal documents, so for some of you, if you were already married to this person or living with them, or you shared financial assets in some way, this person could be trying to be fair about the situation. They might be getting a lawyer involved, or trying to split things equally if you're going through a divorce. But I feel like they are going to persist with separating themselves from this situation. It kind of feels like to me, at first when this started coming up with this emotionally distant Three of Wands here, it felt like somebody wasn't taking the situation seriously. And now that the situation is beginning to progress, it's kind of freaking the other person out. Like, oh, I didn't actually know that you were serious when you said you wanted to end this. You have the Nine of Cups here. With this unrequited love card, it just feels like the passion's gone. I feel like this person is trying to remove themselves as quickly and quietly as possible because they don't want to hurt the other person. They're trying to be objective, they're trying to be detached, and it feels like the other person is just holding on, is clinging a little bit too tightly, is having a hard time letting them go. But Pisces, I feel like a lot of you just really want to be single right now. You're going to have to let this person down easy with that Justice card and really put up boundaries here, because I feel like there's this underlying desperate energy that comes with this card, right? With this character trying to get to the other person in any way that they can. I feel like you're really going to have to set boundaries with this person so that they understand what's going through your head. Okay, let's end it off with single Pisces looking for new love or dealing with a new person in December 2022. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. What are your messages for Pisces looking for new love or dealing with a new person in December 2022? You start with the Ace of Swords here. This card also came out at the beginning of your reading in your general messages. So for some of you, that overall vibe check could have been specifically related to the Pisces single reading for some of you. But again, it feels like some of you are ready for a new beginning, okay? And we have two aces here, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So I feel like some of you could have a new person coming your way in December. And there might be a very intense intellectual connection here, like you might have common interests. The two of you just understand each other. You might have the same love language, so communication is easy. But I'm also feeling like for those of you who just want to be single right now, this could come in very quickly. Because I'm almost seeing like the lightning in the back of this card as like this person hits you out of nowhere. Did you hear that ding? I hope you did. That was confirmation that this message is for you. You have the Death card here again. For some of you, this new person coming your way could be a Scorpio. That might be where that intense, passionate energy is coming from. And again, we have two aces here, followed by an ending card. So I feel like you're ready for a new cycle, Pisces. You're ready for change. You're ready for that ending to bring a new beginning. I'm also hearing for some of you, this could possibly be connected to the previous message that we just got. If you're in the middle of separating yourself from a current connection, and some of you who just want to be single right now, you might just be looking for something more casual. You might just be looking for something more passionate. You're not necessarily worried about commitment or settling down right now. And that could be the change and the ending that you're wanting, that you're seeking, that you're looking for. But this Death card in this case is surrounded by two very positive energies. So I feel like this change coming your way in December is actually going to be very good. It might feel scary in the moment because the intensity of this connection hits you out of nowhere like a brick wall, but it's gonna end really positively. You also have the Ace of Wands here. I feel like this card popped up in your previous message as well, so for some of you, you could be exiting one connection and entering a new one if the current connection and the single Pisces readings are connected in some way. But I mean, need I say more? Okay, for those of you who are looking for a new connection, looking for a new person, it might not even be anyone in particular, Pisces. Some of you could just be looking to mess around right now. And as long as everything is consensual and you're not ruining any relationships, I say go for it. You know, I'm not going to judge you. Live your best life. And it feels like if there is specifically a new person coming your way this month, obviously there's going to be a lot of passion here, okay? There's going to be a lot of fiery energy between the two of you. This might be something that starts very intensely. Can you clarify the Death card for me, please? Clarifying the Death card is the King of Cups. Again, gender and sex are all fluid in the tarot, so take it how it resonates. But again, I'm feeling like there's a change in your energy this month, Pisces, especially if you're single. You might be feeling more balanced because you're focusing on filling your own cup, okay? Focusing on your healing energy as you enjoy being single, as you enjoy your freedom. Some of you could have a water sign coming your way, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces, but I'm seeing this as you. It feels like you're the one changing this month. You're making major changes in your life. You're making an upgrade. You're going through a rebirth. And for those of you who have a new person coming your way with those two aces, I feel like it might start off very passionate and physical. But with the King of Cups here, I feel like there is potential for the nature of that relationship to change over time. And eventually, you know, if the two of you just go with the flow, you could receive a more stable offer of commitment with this person if you want it. Okay, Pisces, I feel like those were the messages that you needed to hear for December 2022. Comment down below if any of them resonated, or if you like this new style of reading. It's a little bit more intuitive, but you get more messages. You can like this video, hit that subscribe button, that helps me a lot. We're a very small channel, but we're growing every single day, and I love and appreciate every single one of you for that, so thank you so much for your support. You can follow me on my socials if you want to, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those links will be in the description box below, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye!